Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is actually a really exciting one. This video is going to be a gift guide for her. Now, I may look festive right now, but this is the first year I don't feel festive at all. I haven't even put my Christmas tree up and I don't think I'm going to. But I have actually got loads of people their presents already and I'm not that much of a Grinch. And I just thought I would do this video because everyone is doing it at the moment and it's always just handy to have ideas about what to get other people. So yeah, I hope these videos really help you, and especially with what's been going on, it's really important to also support small brands. I do have some small brands in this, so make sure you stick around. But yeah, the first thing I'm going to start with are electronics. Now, I didn't realise how much I love electronics, but the first thing you can get somebody, more of like a parent or something, is the new iPhone. Obviously, I think it's like the iPhone 12. I'm not really a phone kind of girl. I've still got the iPhone 8 Plus. Not really bothered. But yeah, if you want to be up to date with the phones, you could get the latest phone for somebody. The second item, I can't actually say out loud because it's listening to me, but I never thought too much into getting an Alexa. I don't know why. I just never saw the point. I do have a water speaker which I always use in the bathroom when I have a shower, and it's when I have my concerts and stuff. And I just thought that was enough. I never really would use it in my room, more like when I'm in the shower. But then there would always be a time when I'm walking around my room tidying up and I would just think, oh, I can't really be bothered to go over to my phone and put a song on myself. First world problems, I know. So yeah, in that lazy time, I thought, oh, it would be handy. My mum actually ended up getting me one. So the next gift I have also got is a room diffuser. Now, if you don't know what these are, I'm going to pop everything I've mentioned on screen anyways. But a room diffuser is basically you pop some water in, then pop some essential oils so you can have scents like lavender, which obviously helps you with sleep. And then I don't know what scents they are, but for example, it'll be called like for a good mood or stress reliever, and they all aim to help different what's the word, different sections in your brain. But yeah, I actually love mine. I don't use it enough. I just need more plugs near my bed. So the next electronic is an electric toothbrush. I just think this is such a typical Christmas present, you know what I mean? No one goes out of their way to buy themselves an electric toothbrush. No one I know anyways. Now, I had one when I was way younger and I've never had one since. No, I'm joking. But I don't really... I suppose stuff like that you should really look into because obviously you gotta protect your teeth. But yeah, that's just a typical present, you know what I mean? Like, especially with your parents, electric toothbrush. So maybe if you want to be looking after your teeth for 2021, ask for an electric toothbrush. My parcel's just been shipped, even though I paid for a next day delivery and it's 2 days late. So the next gift is a Foreo. If you do not know what a Foreo is, it's basically just this circle and it helps with cleaning your face. And they are quite pricey, but I personally really want one. So yeah, it actually has just, what's the word? It's like rubbery. So obviously I've had all those face brushes and obviously they keep all the bacteria in, and also they don't last 5 minutes. Whereas this always lasts, you charge it, and also it has I think it's the Foreo, but you can link it to your phone. I know their face mask does, but I'm not sure about the Foreo. But anyways, it looks so cool and it basically just helps you whenever you cleanse your face in the morning, and it makes sure you get into all the pores you probably wouldn't have. So the second... Why am I saying second? It's not second. So the next electronic is AirPods. Everyone seems to love AirPods nowadays, besides me. But it's because my ears are such a weird shape. But if your ears are normal, then AirPods would be such a good gift. Two other gifts which are electronics, but they kind of go into the same category, let's say. So a Polaroid and an Instax printer. So a Polaroid is literally just a camera, you know, old school, the cameras, and then the pictures come out from the top. You got it, just in case you didn't know. And the Instax printer is where you can literally take a picture that second and print it out, or pictures you had from years ago, you can print them out. But I do believe these are quite pricey because obviously you have to keep replacing the film for the printer. And yeah, I feel like the Instax camera is way more worth it than the actual printer, because obviously you can use something like Free Prints, or is it La La Lab, which do the Polaroid shape ones? So yeah, just keep that in mind. But yeah, if you know anybody who is into scrapbooking or just loves taking pictures, then they will be the perfect present. Then the last present, which is on electronics, is a Fitbit. Now I actually have mine on right now, and I suppose as well an Apple Watch does kind of go into this as well. But yeah, a Fitbit basically, if you don't know, it counts your steps and stuff, and also you can use it for alarms. Like, I find mine really useful. I hate, and I think everybody can be with me on this one, I hate the sound of my alarm on my phone. It gives me a heart attack, whereas this wakes me up with like a vibration. Sounds a bit weird. It wakes me up with a vibration, and it actually like and also you can choose a setting where, say it's between like 6 and half 6. I don't wake up at that time, I don't know why that comes to my head. 6 and half 6. It will wake you up when you're like the least, when you'd be tired the least, if that makes sense. So now moving on to clothing / shoes. Jordans are really in right now. Everybody has them and I think they are sick. I personally want a pair. But yeah, if you know anybody who's a lover of Air Forces or is a lover of shoes themselves, then I feel like Jordans will be literally the perfect present. Also on the line of Jordans, custom Air Forces are also really popular. You can get designs from Louis, Dior, literally you can get so many designs. Now onto clothing. I feel like if you're a boyfriend, I don't know whose boyfriends are watching these, but hey, if you're a boyfriend, if you get your girl an Opoly dress, I just feel like she would love you forever, really. Obviously if that's her style, but yeah, I just feel like Opoly is the typical go-to. I'm having to go up a dress size. Thanks, Opoly. Another thing which might be weird to give as a gift, I don't know, but personally I would actually love it, is to buy somebody next day delivery for a year. So if you know somebody who is a shopaholic, but I actually have next day delivery for Inner Style because I actually love Inner Style. They're one of my favourite brands, and I just thought, why don't I just pay for next day delivery? If I'm always ordering off there, save me from paying extra amount. I might as well just pay like £8 a month. £8 once for a year. Can't barely talk. Like, I haven't seen anybody else mention that, and I just thought like, noggin. Now moving on to makeup, haven't actually got a lot of makeup bits, but I have to mention one of my favourite palettes is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, and this is one of those like presents where I wanted it for the longest time. And you know, sometimes you want something and then when you get it the effect goes away. Well, obviously I don't want it no more because I've got it, but the excitement hasn't gone away. This is one of my favourite palettes. I don't know how I haven't hit pan. I feel like I'm going to hit pan soon on this burnt orange shade. But yeah, instead of me waving it about, this is what it looks like. It's a perfect neutrals palette if you like it, and it's so pigmented. So whether you're a beginner, whether you're an amazing makeup artist, you will love this because it's just so versatile, especially for this time of year. Especially, I bloody love this palette, and it is £40, but you do get what you pay for. I've spent so much money on cheap palettes and I will never make the same mistake again when you can just get a sick palette for one-time purchase. And also one of my favourite cheap brands is Makeup Revolution, and especially around this time of year they always do the sickest gift sets. Now I've received so many over the years, and me and my sisters also, and we've all loved them. They have such good products. Sorry if the angle just changed, I had to delete some footage because my SD card got full up. Now moving on to hair, I only have one product, but it is the Mark Hill Pick and Mix curler. Now this curler is so sick because it literally comes with the bottom half, and then you can attach and detach obviously different barrels, whatever you're liking. I have the Waver one, which is like a dupe for the Molly May one, and then I have just the medium barrel, and I got it on 3 for 2, so I feel like they might do it around after Christmas. So yeah, keep your eye out. I got it for so cheap and it works wonders. It's actually so good. So yeah, that's the one hair tool, because yeah, if you want to splurge then obviously get the Molly May one, but especially with the pandemic and all this, not everyone has a pocket full of cash. So okay, one of my favorite sections is jewelry. I absolutely love jewelry. So the 3 brands I have to tell you about are oh actually no, there's one I forgot. Pandora, Tiffany, Warren James and Boho Moon. Let me start with Boho Moon. Boho Moon is like kind of like a small business, but it's growing, so it's not really small, but you get the gist. Now these 2 rings, the gold ones, are from Boho Moon. I've just got a thumb ring and a finger ring. Their packaging is absolutely gorgeous, and the customer service, like this one didn't fit me, and they are so lovely, and I've ordered so many earrings, bracelets, necklaces. Like the necklaces I've got is like a choker, I've got a gold chain, not gold chain, I've got a coin necklace, and when I tell you, I rinsed it last year. Then moving on to Pandora, I absolutely love Pandora as well. Why did I flex my hand that wide? These two bracelets are from Pandora. I have a birthstone ring and I have the stacking ring. And yeah, Pandora is just the go-to for boyfriends, for mums, for sisters, for aunties, you name it. Nans. I feel like it's just the go-to. Everyone loves Pandora. They're such good quality and they look so pretty. So yeah, if you are a boyfriend or whoever and you want to get your girlfriend something, go Pandora. The next brand is Warren James. Warren James is such like a sick underrated brand. I feel like it gets looked upon, but this middle ring here, I've always wanted one of these like diamondy looking rings, and I got one from Warren James and it wasn't pricey at all. Like it was cheaper than Pandora, and I just think it looks beautiful. I have also 3 earrings because I do have 3 holes and I love them all as well. The last jewelry brand is Tiffany, and for my birthday I got a Tiffany necklace. Tiffany is just such like a sentimental gift. Any girl would love Tiffany. Now moving on to perfume. This was like one of my favourite sections to do. I absolutely love perfume, and all of these I've had or I do have currently. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you all about them. The first one I've got is one of my all-time favourite. So the first one is Lancome La Vie La Belle. Now this, if you wear this perfume, 1, you'll be complimented so many times, and 2, you'll be able to smell you from a mile away. Like it's the most feminine, girly scent, like girly I would say more. You can wear it if you're young, you can wear it if you're older. I wouldn't say it's like a granny scent, so more like younger to like 20s, 30s, you know what I mean. It just gives me bad bitch vibes. Like it's just such a nice perfume, and if you want to know you're going to smell tasty, definitely get this perfume. Honestly, even if you just go to the shop and smell it, you will fall in love with it. The next perfume is Alien. I feel like Alien is a bit of a difficult one because I feel like Alien is a very much so of an older fragrance. I just sprayed it so I can remind myself. But yeah, when I first smelled this, I didn't actually like it. I was a bit like, because I bought it for my mum, and when I first smelled it I was a bit like, ooh. And then it grew on me. I wouldn't say it's one of my favourites, and when I finish mine I don't think I would repurchase, because my favourite kind of scents are like very girly, very feminine, fruity, sweet, that kind of vibe, whereas this is way more like mature. Like I can imagine an old lady wearing this. The next one is C. Now I got this recently for my birthday and it's such a nice smell. I'm trying to work out the best way to describe it. I'm really not good at describing smells. This reminds me of like something, I'm going to pass out of all of you. This reminds me of something that like I'd wear to an evening dinner. Like it's really strong, and yeah, I just imagine this as like an evening dinner, and you want to smell like a boss bitch. So the next perfume is Lady Million. Now this is also another one which every person has had, and it's just one of the safe ones to buy. Lady Million, it's also like a very rich feminine smell, but it's not too sickly. Like I could smell it all day long. The next one is Chanel Gabrielle. Now I know this is like up in the price range a lot, but if you want to get somebody a luxury perfume, then this is my favourite of all the Chanel ones. It smells so bloody good, and it's literally like the Lancome one, you can smell you from a mile away. It just smells bloody amazing, let's say. Now let's go back down to the cheaper end. So a next good one is Ariana Grande one. My favourites are Sweet Like Candy and the original one, I can't remember what it's called, but especially Sweet Like Candy, they smell so good. The most expensive one is £40, which I think is so good for a perfume, but obviously you can get one for like 20, you can get one for 30. But yeah, the hint's in the name, Sweet Like Candy. As you can guess, it smells like candy. It's really sweet. Then there's Beyonce Heat. Now any Beyonce perfume, I think they're so underrated. Like I recently got Heat, and when I put it on at night I just wanted to keep smelling myself. Sounds weird, but it smells amazing. And I recently got my mum Beyonce Rise, and when she picked me up the other day I was like, you smell good. Then the last like kind of perfumey one is this one from New Look. I actually got it to show you just in case I couldn't find it for some whatever reason, but this is called New Look Blush. Now I actually never pair my perfumes until not long back, and I actually paired these two together, and I know you're probably thinking like that's so sickly, but this smells like a typical expensive like high-end perfume, but obviously it's only New Look, so this was around like £12. Literally, I know you're probably thinking like Victoria's Secret spray, what the fuck. This smells so bloody gorgeous. This is the Victoria's Secret Velvet Petals, and it's just a nice like spray, and I feel like it's nice to layer, and especially with that So Feminine, this is so feminine. Now lastly, moving on to small businesses, I'm just gonna name the ones I've been loving at the moment. So the first one is Flowers by Sky, Our Beauty, Lolly Shop, and then Lima Boutique. Now I'm going to stop waffling because this was only meant to be a short video, but if this video was helpful then make sure to thumbs up. If you want me to do a boy version, which I actually have got so many ideas, so let me know down below. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!